Welcome back to American Latino TV. I'm Natasha Martinez. Up next, Cuban Ana Maria Polo is one of Spanish language's TV's most popular personalities, as she resides over her television court. Now the accompanying judge has crossed over to the American market with her new court show, Polo Rules. Coming up, she tells us about how she went from being a family law attorney to being daytime television star, and why it was inspired by the fact that her family actually stopped her from pursuing a career in entertainment when she was younger. Ana Maria is also a breast cancer and thyroid disease survivor, just one of the many obstacles she has had to overcome on the way to success. And we get to meet her right here, right now, only on American Latino TV. Brought to you by the U.S. Army. Find out more at goarmy.com.
We'll summarize 58 years in 3 or 4 minutes.
A whole lot of time.
My name is Ana Maria Polo. I am an attorney, but I have been the host of a very successful court show in Hispanic TV for the last 16 years called Caso Cerrado. I am now going to venture into a new show while keeping my Caso Cerrado still going. Hopefully I'll have a simultaneous show in English and in Spanish. My new show will be Polo Rules. You want answers? Well, why is the IRS taking your $10,000?
There's another child that's in New Mexico.
And that IRS order is because of that child. I had a passion for the law as a kid. I always believe in justice. I'm very idealistic, huh? I sell hope. Secondly, I also thought, you know, lawyers who litigate have to be good actors, because you go into that courtroom and usually we're the same judges, so you have to be entertaining enough for this judge to pay attention on something that they hear every day. So yeah, I combined those two things in the law career. Since I always wanted to be in television, I always had this feeling inside that I would do it someday. Something was gonna happen. It was in my destiny. And it happened at 41. I was a guest in many talk shows. I was sitting in my office one day, I got a phone call. And said, I'm a producer for a company that's going to do a court show for Telemundo. We had a casting, 300 lawyers came by. They didn't like anybody. So why are you calling me? Well, we've seen you in these shows as a guest, as an expert in talk shows, and we think that you'd be able to do something like this. Would you like to come in for an audition? I said, yeah, why not? This is my moment. So I went for the audition. 3 hours later, they called me up and said, Telemundo likes you. Let's do this.
I am his fiance of 8
His
years.
fiance? You're what?
And I got the proof, by the way, that he is the daddy.
For a long time, as an American attorney, you know, I thought, my God, the logical step would be if I have this successful show in Spanish. You know, I was raised here in this country. I've lived here 56 years. I feel more American than the apple pie. Why can I not reach the general audience and give him a bit of the difference that I have when I resolve conflict? So I started pitching to different networks until I met Stephen Brown in Fox, and he was like really interested, and I'm here. First of all, I never thought I would be a cancer patient. A lot of people think that cancer is something that you inherit, or you have to have a close family member, your mother, your sister. When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I was in shock. It was like, are you sure? Let's do this test again. I think you guys are wrong. So I thought, let's bring it public. Sometimes there's a lot of ignorance, and I think the best way is to just speak out, especially if people admire you and they follow you and they believe you're genuine and legitimate. I think it is your obligation as a public figure to share these kinds of news and this kind of information. Thank God it's been 14 years. I've been cancer-free, and I'm tied to the fight to find the cure. Your brother, Rick, is 99.99% probability of paternity of your son. This is my advice to anybody in this world. Don't think that being famous is a career. Being famous is the consequence of any career in this world, if you do it well, with dignity, with dedication, and with talent. He dicho, caso cerrado. You are legally the father, and he's not making any claims. So I grant you full custody, and I grant you visitations, and this is how I rule.